Hello knitters, Faylin from Strand Knitting Studio in San Clemente, California. And dare I say it's February? Dare I say Valentine's next week? Oh my goodness, it's crazy, crazy, crazy. So I have some classes and I have what's on my needles, a little sneak peek of something, so stay tuned. Okay, first up is my little sneak peek. So I was saying that we are going to do a cable blanket class starting somewhere in the middle of the year, not sure when yet and how that's all going to fall out. But so I've been switching the first block to try to figure out what yarn I want, what needles I want, all that kind of stuff to make this work. And so I have my first little sneak peek here. And I've done the full block. Here's the full block. And it was done on a size 10 needle. I keep thinking it's a little on the loose side. So, and it's like an inch bigger square than I was hoping for than the pattern has. I'm on a little bit thicker yarn, so I thought, yeah, it's gonna end up bigger. But then I've done it now on this one, and I steam blocked what I have, and I think I like this a lot better. And this one looks like it's gonna measure out correctly. And I may actually stop this right here. And this was done, the other one was done on 10, this is an 8, so I might finish this one on the 9 to see how it works. So yeah, I'm swatching. You have to swatch sometimes to get the fabric and everything you want before you start a giant project, you know, that you don't want to end up going, shoot, you know. So I've been doing that, and yeah, so it's been a lot of fun playing with it. It's such a pretty block. Oh my God, it's so pretty. And there's tricks and trips I'm you know, seeing. Yeah, so anyway, so that's what I'm working on, plus some other things, some sweaters and stuff. And but that's what's on my needles right now, and pretty soon a sweater's gonna be on my needles, so I'll talk about that in just a second. Okay, so upcoming classes is, so to get you going in the cable, tipping your toes, you said I'm gonna do a little bit of cabling. So we're gonna do a cozy, just a little cozy. I'm gonna put a picture here because I don't have it with me right now, that has a couple cables around in a circle. So it's just a simple cable. It's just the beginning, like a beginner's quick cable thing. It uses, you know, if you have a worsted weight yarn laying around, or you can come in and get a worsted weight yarn, but you don't need, you know, you can do a skein of just basic yarn, and practice your cabling and see if it's something you like. So that class is going to be February 22nd, and I didn't write down, I think that's a Wednesday. Hold on, yes, it's a Wednesday. The other ones are Saturdays, so I bet, yeah. So February 22nd, which is a Wednesday. I think it's like next Wednesday, isn't it? No, it's 2 Wednesdays. It's 2 Wednesdays, from 4 to 6. So as I said, it's just learning cables, and it's just an easy, like if you want to, you know, get your toe in here, you can do this. This is an easy project. You'll get it done. It's not a problem. And you'll start getting the idea of what cables are and how to do them. And rather than not, you enjoy them. So that's you need to enjoy them to do a blanket. You have to enjoy cables to do a blanket or to do a full-on sweater. I mean, if you look at some of the patterns, I'll put some of these up here. The cabling patterns right now for some of the most popular sweaters is amazing. And you know, those are bigger projects. And so before you would ever start something like that, you got to know, yes, I like cables. Yes, I'm ready to follow cable patterns and that kind of thing. So that class, the Cable Cozy, is Wednesday the 22nd, 4 to 6. Then the next class we're going to have is a sweater class. We're going to have our first sweater class. I don't have the live sweater here yet. Christine is going to madly be finishing up the sleeves on it in the next week or so. And so it's going to be March 4th, and it's a Saturday from 4 to 6. So I'm getting you out of the parking issue. Won't have any parking issue. I checked the long range weather. It could still be raining, so I don't want to be outside. And so we're going to do it 4 to 6 on Saturday. And so this is the sweater we're doing. And so it's just a worsted weight yarn. It's this yarn, which we have. This color you see all the time because it's the one closest to me. There's another one here. There's another one here. So here's a pretty tomatoey red one. Okay, and so these are just worsted weight yarns. Oh no, this is actually super bulky yarn. So this is a super bulky yarn. She's on like probably I think a 10 or an 11 or something. So it's gone really fast. It's a really good fast knit. It's a basic pullover. It's a pullover. And so, but you can use other yarns. There's other yarns in here if you don't like the fuzzy or you don't like any of the colors, because this has a bit of a fuzz to it, which is all the rage right now in the sweaters everybody's knitting. They're actually double up yarn so that you can get the fuzz. but this one comes built in. But we have other yarns. If none of that doesn't really float your boat, we have other yarns you can choose from too to make this lovely sweater. So the beginning of that class will be on the March 4th, which is a Saturday from 4 to 6. Now, when you come to class, we'll have this on the sheet and it'll be on the email. You need to have a garment that you can wear that wears the way you want this sweater to wear. Now, it doesn't have to be a sweater. It can be a t-shirt. It can be anything that's like a pullover that you like the way it fits and you want this sweater to fit like that, because that's what we're going to get your measurements off of. That is the best way to get measurements off of things you're going to wear, is you find something that you want it to fit like and you get those measurements, because we know those measurements are good. We don't have to think, okay, your measurements are this. Now, do you want 2 inches of ease? Do you want 3 inches? Because nobody knows. Nobody knows what's 2 inches of ease? What's 6 inches of ease? You know, so getting a garment is the best way to get that figured out for lengths of things, all sorts of stuff. So you'll come with a garment so that we set you up. So the first class, the class for this sweater is to get you set up so that you're casting on the right size, we've got the right measurements and all that kind of good stuff, and we've got you going in the right direction right away. And then if you need help along the way, you just come to any of the workshops. And that's the way all the sweater classes go, because we have multiple sweaters we want to do. And so you just come back to a workshop anytime you need help, and I can help you. So that's that. All right, and then the last class coming up, so for all my new beginners, because I've got a ton of you, we have a bunny class. Oh, gotta go off camera, hold on. Okay, back. So we have our little bunny class, okay, which Easter, yeah, I hate to say it, Easter is only like, I don't know, maybe 2 months away. So, and when you have this class, it'll be a month to Easter. So the bunny class. Now, all this is a square, and it depends on how we sew it up. There's a special way we sew it up, and then you have to knit the ears, which is not that big a deal. You can do that in class. And you have a bunny, all right? So you come to class with a square already knitted, and we will give you directions for that depending on your yarn. And then you come to class with your square and you leave with a bunny. And we did this last year. It was a lot of fun, and everybody left with bunnies. It was great. So bunny class is literally garter. You're knit, 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 a square. Simple. And even if you're not a beginner, it's a fun class, and it's a great little Easter basket stuffing kind of thing. So come on in and get some yarn and knit your square, and then we'll see you in class. And this class is March 11th, Saturday from 4 to 6. Alrighty, and March 11th, I'm pretty sure that's the weekend we changed the clocks, thank God. And so hopefully at that point, we'll be outside more than we're inside. Right now, we've been inside a lot because of the weather. But hopefully by then, that will be our time to be, okay, we're outside again. So there we go. That's what's up for right now. And everything's hopping in the studio like always. And I hope to see you in the studio real soon. Bye.